pushing. Rondo gets back in. Garnett as the trailer. Can't connect. Long rebound comes out. LeBron James shot races everyone. 11 rebounds. Haslam. Rondo to Allen. Garnett. Quick turnaround. Allen and one. Kevin Garnett with a chance for a three-point play, which could cut it to 12 with 5:19 remaining.
And really good decision by Garnett as Wade was doubling off of Rondo once he noticed the mismatch, turned away from the double team because he knew he had the smaller Battier and could elevate over the top.
Is Rondo looking for his shot enough? Now he's taken 18 field goals. He's 7 of 18. That's a lot of shots for him, but sometimes getting in the paint.
Well, I think this, when you're being played by Wade and James a majority of the second half, it does present different problems. And I think they're going to have to go back and say, how can we free him against additional size? And I like what they did in the first half, setting a double screen on the ball. So when Wade and James went under, it gave him more separation.
Battier. James trying to keep it alive. Haslam tips it. Wade tracks it down and saves it to Jones. Back to Wade. Under 5 to play. James drives on Garnett. Pull-up shot. Banks it in. 31 points for LeBron James.
Shot of the night part 2. Because what he did was he did the same thing, stepping back off 1 foot off his left foot and going off the board.
Wade with the rejection, their 10th block shot.
Going at Garnett. Opposite foot, little closer in, but just the balance and the touch to be able to gather and use the board effectively.
Garnett with a little shove there as well. Inbound to Petrus. Petrus running into LeBron James. Not in the act of shooting. James' second foul. Each not in the penalty yet. That's their 14th foul.
Yeah, and you know what I like?
Jeff, it's a 15th foul.
You know what I like about Danny Crawford as an official? Just what happened there. You know, was contentious with Doc Rivers in that first half when he thought he got called for an unjustified technical foul. But his demeanor is so good that Doc Rivers was begging for a 2-shot foul there, and he just sort of laughed at him because he knew it was a penalty, and he just diffuses situations so effectively.
Well, that's a big part of being an effective official, is being able to diffuse it with a word or two sometimes.
And it's okay to laugh. You don't have to referee angry.
You weren't exactly Mr. Chuckles on the sideline. Wade on the drive, gets inside, left-handed, he puts it in. And another to the list. Wade now with 20 to lead, back up to 15. And the block. His second block in the past minute. And the fans getting on their feet to applaud the end-to-end basketball of the Miami Heat. Jones. James. Foul by Garnett, his 5th. Wade and James are just playing at an incredible level the past week.
And again, Garnett was on Wade to start that. So when he gets by Garnett, there's absolutely no shot blocking on the floor. Great use of the body, the left hand, the touch. And on the last possession, Mike, again, well-defended initial shot by Boston. Very well defended, but no blockouts and too many offensive rebounds for this small Miami Heat team.
Look at the numbers again. In the prior 3 games, he was averaging almost 33 a game, 11 boards, 8 assists. Rondo the rebound off the second miss. Just over 3.5 remaining. Rondo. Nice back shot there from Rajon Rondo.
But I think the number one thing Boston's got to think about offensively is what are they going to do to help Rondo against the size and athleticism of Wade and James when they guard him.
Ball poked away by Peaches. Well, many people said, including Eric Spoelstra, the key in this series for the Celtics is Rondo. He has become the team leader. Peaches fouled by Haslam. And Spoelstra making that adjustment in the second half. Chalmers is going to come back in. Peaches to the line. Celtics have shot poorly from the line. 11 of 19, including 4 misses from Ray Allen. There's another miss. ESPN has the NBA lottery coming up on Wednesday. And, of course, the Eastern Conference Finals Game 2 starts with Kia NBA Countdown at 7, then at 8. It's the draft lottery, followed by Celtics and Heat Game 2. Tip-off shortly after 8:30 right back here in Miami. Terrible free throw shooting from Boston. Not giving them a chance to have a legitimate comeback. Wade steps back. It's good. 22 for Wade. The lead back to 16. He's got 10 here in the fourth quarter.
But Mike, there's nothing you can do on that. That's well defended. That's just a big-time shot.
Bass, who's been off much of the night, hits that one. And many of the fans heading for the warm air. And this one seems to be in control of the Miami Heat for much of the fourth quarter. They've led by double figures the entire period in a game that was tied at halftime, turned around on the third period. James. Haslam tips it out. And with 2 minutes remaining, the Heat fans starting to celebrate a little bit. See Sasha Pavlovich has come into the game. Heat wisely taking time off the clock. Chalmers kicks it out. Battier, and Shane Battier backs it in. Double figures for Battier. Back to double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Go along with a couple of block shots and a couple of steals. LeBron James leading the way, and Dwayne Wade right alongside him. The Heat on the verge of a victory in Game 1 of the conference finals.
Create separation and then having the touch to kiss it off the board. James, same shot, shorter distance, but he left the ground off the right foot, and then this. This is a sick move, finish, touch game. They have been on an absolute terror.
After trailing 2-1 in the second round against Indiana, they just took off games 4, 5, and 6 to eliminate the Pacers, and now to take game 1. Doc Rivers has emptied his bench. Marquise Daniels puts up the jumper. Also in the game, E'Twaun Moore, the rookie from Purdue. Ryan Hollins is back in. Pavlovich. Sean Williams.
And Mike, Boston scored 35 in the second and 42 right now in the 3 other quarters. Miami's defense has been terrific, and Boston has missed some makeable shots.
Juwan Howard knocks it down. Howard, Chalmers, Norris Cole, Haslam, and James Jones in there. As Eric Spoelstra able to rest his stars down the final couple of minutes. Daniels has it deflected by Howard. Pavlovich. And Ryan Hollins able to put it in. The Miami Heat are going to take game 1. And the game turned around in the third quarter. That's the quarter that turned it around in games 4, 5, and 6 in the Indiana Pacers series. It's also a key quarter in a Boston-Philly series as well. And it turned to be the key one here tonight. The Heat are so tough at home This one will improve to 6-1 during the playoffs on their home floor. 24-second violation. Howard's shot won't count. And again, remember, during the regular season, they were 28-5 at home. Well, coming up on SportsCenter, Magic Johnson now rightfully on top. What more can you add now on SportsCenter? Have an idea what you're going to say?
Sign of disrespect.
More. Jump shot, that won't go. And they'll wave it off. Interference. Williams touched it above the cylinder. And now the Heat can dribble it out. Well, we said it after Game 6 of Indiana. The Heat showed they could take a punch. They were in a little bit of trouble in the Pacers series, down 2-1. But since falling behind, they've now won 4 straight. And LeBron James has been brilliant during the stretch. He does it again tonight. He had plenty of help in a game that the Heat never trailed. Miami takes Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. 32 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 block shots. And the Heat get on the board first here in this conference final. Final score, the Heat 93, the Celtics 79. Up next on ESPN SportsCenter, they get right back here to Miami for post-game coverage. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For Jeff Van Gundy, Doris Burke, producer Tim Corrigan, director Jimmy Moore, and our crew, Mike Green saying, thanks for watching. We'll see you shortly. Coming up, SportsCenter next.